ho, 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 and welcome to my Filipino adventure. Getting a little Christmassy here. It's only a week or two away. I'm still recouping. I've got electrodes all over my body. I've got to wear this new monitor, Holter monitor. That's the guy who invented it. It's not like I'm wearing a halter top. The guy who invented the heart monitor that you wear is called. His name was Halter. Yeah, I got these things, I guess they call them PVCs, or premature ventricular contractions. I guess they're very, very common, but I was having quite a few of them, so I just want to monitor them, seeing why I'm having so many of them. If you don't know what they are, research them, and if a lot of people in my age group, I'm sure that you might know what they are. It's a pretty common thing. So that's my ticker issue that we're trying to get that figured out, so I'm 100% healthy when I retire. So this is, we got through the income. We got through all three parts of it. And I want to thank everyone for their great comments. Charlie in Wisconsin, I butcher your last name, so I'm not even going to try. I think that you've changed my mind on the blocks. I think we're going to go with a Quikrete. I think that's a really good idea. I'm not Quikrete, the Aircrete. So I'm doing a lot of research on that. And I might pick your brain if I don't find the information myself. And some people were saying that they never met a foreigner who ever made a penny, and they've lived there for 20 years. And that might be the case of where you live. I've traveled all over the Philippines, in the Visayas anyway, in my travels. And I will say that every resort I stayed at, I'd say not every single one, but high. Nabalo was Italian. And they're not, and the locals, not the people who work there, they'll tell you who owns it. Of course, it's in a Filipino's name, but they'll say, oh, the owner's Italian, oh, the owner's German, the owner's this, the owner's that. A Dutch guy in Talabon that we took Brian and Marcel out to that island, that was a Dutch guy. A Canadian guy in Malapascua, a Canadian guy and his wife. I think they were half owners of the Hippodrome, or Hippocampus. There's an Italian guy, Nabalao, was it English? A guy from England when we were in Siquijor that owned the place. I know a guy from Detroit who owns a pizzeria in Siquijor. But they're out there. There's people out there making money. No, or maybe they're just talking about a significant amount of money. And that's not what my videos were for. They weren't for how to make a significant amount of money, just to make ends meet. A couple of guys, I think it was Dan Long, he got it. He said, yeah, you just want to be able to get up in the morning, something to get you out of the morning, help your wife or your Filipina run a little business in the background to help support you and your family and her family. And a lot of this, is for her family also. So anyway, so we got that out of the way. So thank you very much for the support on that. I think we're at 925 and need 75 more subscribers. And let's get on to Yna's fishing video. So she didn't do the intro in the exit part, so I'll have to do that for her. There's a saying in the Philippines that if they talk too much English, it gives them a headache, it gives them a nosebleed. Unless you're speaking English every day, and in her little province, there's no reason to speak English every day. I think the only time she speaks English is when she's talking to me. And the rest of the 22 hours a day, she's speaking Cebuano. So it rattles her brain and it gives her a nosebleed. So you have to give her a lot of props for making these videos for us. She's doing the best she can. So this is her stepfather. They went out for 5 days in their boat. They just come back with fish. And from what I understand too is at the end, a buyer will come buy this fish. They'll keep a little bit for themselves. A buyer will come, take the fish to market in Dumaguete, and they will pay them a wholesale price for the fish. And of course, they'll get retail down in the markets. And this is how they make their livings. And they were out for can you imagine being on the ocean for 5 days? 5 days and nights. And, that's got to be interesting. Yeah, you have to love what you do. So without further ado, everybody say hi to Yna, and I'm just going to say this now because she doesn't say it at the end. Stay classy, subscribe, comment, thumbs up, thumbs down, makes no difference to me. Merry Christmas.
Bugnaw man tubig. Tubig ka na. So, Kaped, you went to the ocean for how many days? Oh. No, everything. How many days?
5.
5 days. So 5 days for they just only get 200 kilos of fish for 5 days. Well, not much fish. Unlike before. Before they only for 3 days they can get the fish for 300 kilos. Sometimes they can catch the fish for expensive fish like a swordfish. And then bluefin. Yeah, but now not much fish. This kind of fish is good for fish fillet. Yeah. Tabas. The name of the fish is tabas. And then up there they are weighing the fish so they will know how many kilos that fish. This small fish, they call this one is flying fish. Yeah, this is a flying fish. It's good to make sashimi, or for us we call kinilaw. It's a raw fish that we put some vinegar, onion, and then yeah, it's like that, and then put some chili. We used to eat this one kinilaw. Yes, say hi. Yes, say hi. Masaka ka? Come here, daddy. Dito sa pikas, dali. Pakuan ka, patubong sa ila dito. No, other side. That way. You know what is this? This is a big squid. This is for export. They take out the skin. Yeah. Wow. It's heavy. How many kilos? 28 kilos. Hello. Yeah. The fish just now is the name of the fish is tabas, and then they are using for fish fillet. And then after the buyer will get that fish, and then the buyer will bring maybe into Mageti, bring to the market and sell. So then the buyer will give money to us from the fishermen.